back to Atkinson Acre. I wanted to kind of start this video off by giving you a little bit of update of my little garden I started, just to kind of show you, and I have a couple of questions. So let me show you what I'm working with. I first wanted to show you I have some little sprouts coming up of my flowers that I planted around my bell peppers and jalapenos. So that's pretty exciting. These are my two bell peppers. They also have just some of that browning going on. I'm not sure if that's a huge thing. I do have a new little stem coming up right here if you can barely see it. I don't know if that's a root rot or if it's just from the weather. It gets so windy, it's crazy. You know, some of my leaves are a little bit sad, but I don't want to prune them because they just don't look too sad. You guys let me know what you think. But I have a couple of new stems coming out, like little baby little greens coming out here, so that gives me hope too. These guys will be okay. In sad news though, this is my current jalapeno stem, and the other one too. I'll explain a little bit about what happened. So probably 2 days after I planted my garden bed, we had a cold front come in and a lot of rain, and so it was so windy and kind of chilly. It wasn't cold, but it was like 50s, 54, and a lot of rain. And I think the wind and all the storm just kind of destroyed my jalapeno plant. The leaves were all falling and dead, and now at the very bottom of my roots they're like purple, growing into green, which I looked up, you know, just a quick Google, that it could be root rot, could be a couple of things, and to not, you know, overwater it and let it kind of be. I pruned back some of those just dead, they were just completely dead stems, they broke or whatever else may be, just to help the plant not try to revive those, focus on something new. So the good news is that on my jalapeno stem there is a tiny little green new stem barely coming out. So I have hope that my jalapeno plant will be okay. Now my zucchini is interesting. I haven't checked today actually. Oh, I see one right now. I found yesterday that there was tiny little black ants getting onto my zucchini, only in this bed. It might have been from the trees, you know, the dirt maybe that I put in there, but I found a couple of little black ants, so I've kind of been rubbing them off. They don't really seem to be doing much damage. I'll show you my zucchini. Also has a couple of sad leaves. I wonder if you guys think I should prune them or not. I'm nervous to prune too much, but maybe it's worth it because some of these are just dead leaves. So let me show you kind of what that looks like. Here's my zucchini plant. Like, this leaf is pretty dead. I mean, the edges are just torn up. There's some pretty ones and all these pretty things coming in. I don't know if I should prune those or keep these guys. Let me know what you guys think about that. I have a couple of eggshells that are just left over. I've been feeding it. I mean, it's kind of dead. I don't know if it's worth keeping, so I have been. There's just little baby black ants that have been coming up. I don't really see any now. Oh, there's one on my, you saw it crawl across that leaf. So I'm gonna get some insecticide soap probably. My basil couldn't be sadder. One little sad basil. I planted it like this and really nothing has changed. I don't know if it just was I don't know. I'm gonna keep it going, of course, but nothing really has changed with this guy. Looking a little bit sad. This is my current plant. I put the tomato cage up, of course, for now, in my bed. But yeah, the leaves are looking great. I've only had a couple little weird looking ones. I've kind of gotten those off, but for the most part, she's really strong, really sturdy, even in the rain and the wind. Very grateful for that. No bugs. I've been checking for bugs every day to see kind of if anything coming in weird or any blight. So let me know if you think I should prune any of these leaves or not. Everybody, I just wanted to come in here with the next update for my garden. I have a couple of things I want to talk to you about. My little dog here, Annie. The last clip you saw, I think it was like, man, 3 weeks ago. It was back in April. Now we're at the end of May for the update. So I wanted to kind of show you where we're at right now. It is feeling promising. It's going to rain this evening too, so I'm really excited to kind of get all those plants watered. But let me show you what our garden looks like right now. Alright, so this is my jalapeno, bell pepper, and flower bed. All of these are popping up. I don't have any like sprouts or anything, you know, like stems coming up yet, but I'm really happy with those. And I only had one of this kind. I forget, it was like either a marigold or a nasturtium or something, so we'll see which was the one that survived. Only one of these types I guess kind of made it. The leaves are looking a little bit sad, but yeah. And then these are my tall bell pepper plants. They're still doing okay. They're starting to flower a little bit. I don't know if I should start pruning these flowers if they come out to help the fruits in the actual season. So you guys let me know what you think about pruning these flowers. I already had some fall off of this one, you can kind of see down there. And then these are my jalapeno plants. They were looking really sad. I mean, they kind of still have this darkness in the bottom, but they really are, like, this is all new growth. So I'm hoping that, these are kind of flowering too. So I'm hoping that these are still going to be viable. And I planted actually a couple more jalapenos that I didn't show you. I don't think that's that. I think that's grass. Let me pull that out actually. Yeah, that's just grass. That's funny. I was like, oh, maybe my jalapeno came out. Whatever. I'll clean that up in a minute. But I haven't seen any new jalapeno sprouts yet. I'm hoping for it. But here's my little jalapeno plant. I still have these for support against the wind just in case. My bell pepper has been kind of leaning on it a little bit. But the jalapeno doesn't really need it. And here is my zucchini, basil, and tomato side. My zucchini, like in the last week, these have just gotten massive. I think this is mildew, like this white stuff. So let me know if I need to like wipe this off or kind of wash it. I'm nervous about that. I can definitely do that. It's supposed to rain today too. I don't know if that will help. And then I've been having flowers just coming up and they'll fall off, but the flowers have been really pretty. I'll probably put in a picture here of one of the yellow flowers. And this is my gigantic tomato plant. I'm just so excited by this. I can't wait to like go back and compare. I've been kind of pruning off any little flowers I've been seeing. Actually, I see some over here right now. Oh my gosh, those have gotten really big actually. So I'll prune those off just to kind of, I do know that I need to help the plants with flowering. And I think I need to trim these low stems too. Just so I can keep the plant growing up. But yeah, I've been kind of working it up the little helper as I can just to kind of keep it moving upward. But man, this is a mighty plant, I tell you what. And the root is so strong down there, so I'm really happy with it. Hey guys, so this is my final update for now on my garden. I wanted to kind of show you what I'm working with. Let me explain kind of what happened since the last update, and then I'll show you my garden. So it's currently July. I missed June update, but it's July 5th, or 6th, July 6th. Actually, my wedding anniversary, so it's July 6th. So it was thriving. The last update, it's beautiful. The leaves are so green. I have some veggies coming in. And then we went to New York for Jacob's work trip for 5 days. Came back, dead. Everything's dead, shriveled up, angry at me. It was left in the sun. I didn't put it in the shade. No water. All shriveled up and dead. So I've been kind of watering it back to life, and I do have hope. So I'll see what it's looking like and see what you think about some of the little life-giving hope I have over here. And I'm hoping I'll still have some produce. I've already had 1 bell pepper, like 2 zucchinis, a handful of tomatoes, but they all, like, they were still growing whenever we left, and so they just died. They got all heated up and nasty, so they died, or they shriveled up, or they were eaten by something or some bug. So yeah, but let me show you my garden. These are my jalapeno plants. Also, these were my flowers that sprouted. I mean, they actually did have stems and everything. You can kind of see the leftover of one of them. I tried to pick most of them, but they all died down. So I kind of picked up all the dead, these are all the dead leaves that were there in there. But these are my jalapenos. I did have 1 jalapeno growing off of them, but it died. But I do see some little ones coming in, so I have hope. So these are still looking okay. Here's my bell peppers. No bell pepper. This was the one that actually had 2 growing off of it, but they both just died. And they're pretty big. Like, it was a pretty big one, but it died before I could grab it. But their leaves weren't looking mad at me anymore. They were all, I'm not even kidding, just shriveled down dead. Just very angry. And I have moved them over here to the shade now, so hopefully they're not as mad at the sun. Here's my zucchini. I feel like I need to like put more soil or something. Like, it's so far out of the ground at this point. Like, the root of it keeps like moving up. I didn't know that was a thing. But I had some zucchini. Some of the leaves were dead. I had to take off. I have one kind of coming in here, and this one looks like it's on its last leg. He might have not made it. It's kind of turning a little yellow. Let's see if I can get a focus on there. There you go. He's kind of turning a little bit yellow, so that might have not been okay. My basil, I have this one kind of coming up pretty good. I have a little one here. And then this is my original one. And you know what? He's looking happier. I still have nothing new on him, but he's living, so I have hope he's gonna have something new come from him. I have a couple more basil up here. Let me show you before I show you the tomato plant. This guy's coming in really happy. And I have like a little one on the side over here. Hopefully it's not blowing out, but yeah. Let me show you my tomato plant. This is my sad tomato plant. Oh, he's gotten so tall, but all the leaves have died. I just had to take off all of them. I left a few, but they are just sad. There's a couple tomatoes though coming in. I mean, there's a few little guys. I put on here and all that. And I have a couple of flowering ones up here. So, you know, there's still some green. There might still be some coming in. I hope to get a few at least. But yeah. Alrighty, it's a couple days later from whenever I last filmed my little garden update. I wanted to end the vlog and then also kind of explain a little bit about what else I've been working on. I've kind of been in this mood trying to figure out what else I want to do besides gardening. I've been sewing a little bit more, so maybe I'll show you a little bit more of my sewing stuff along the way. And then I painted, I'm just gonna show you. I painted a little pot. I'm gonna put some spring, oh, the sun's coming out. Some spring onions in, or green onions, not spring onions. Just like something cute, like little herbs. So I'll put those in, and maybe I'll show that in this video too. And I also planted a tree. I'll go show you. I wasn't sure if I was gonna talk about this on a vlog or not. A couple updates ago I had exciting news, and then not so exciting news now. I don't know if I should put like a trigger on this or not. It's sad. So back in April we found out we were pregnant and we were very excited, and then 8 weeks along we had a natural miscarriage just happened. Obviously super devastating and heartbreaking, and so we didn't want to, you know, forget that baby or like move on from it in a way that was kind of like dishonoring it or anything. We really wanted to make sure that this baby always be remembered. I mean, you know, it was our first baby technically. So we decided we were going to plant a tree, and Jacob always wanted a kind of Christmassy tree anyway, and the baby was going to be due around Christmas anyway, so it kind of just made sense to get a cute little, I think it's a cypress tree. There's my little doggy back there. Get like a cypress tree to just kind of commemorate and remember and just take care of. So I want to show you that little tree. It's really cute, and we've been watering it, and my dogs have been so bad about trying to pee on it. I'll show you where. But yeah, that's kind of just what we have and a little bit about what's been going on. So yeah, I'll show you my little tree. We decided to plant the tree off of the side of the patio. There's my doggy Ellie next to it and moves. It's just a little cypress tree right now. We dug out the grass in there, we put a hole, put some red mulch, and then some white brick. But yeah, it's a pretty tall cypress tree. I have to water it a lot, obviously, in the summer because it is so hot. But it's been thriving. Even whenever we went to New York, it standed strong. I have a couple of yellow spots down here because guess who likes to pee on it? Mr. Milky Way. But yeah, we just kind of have it out here in the grass, and have our patio over here so we can see it. And you know, over time it'll just get taller and taller, and it's gonna be so beautiful. So I'm really loving that we did that, just to kind of have a moment and not move on too fast, but to reflect. So that's my vlog. It's been exciting to kind of take you guys through my garden journey, and looking back on these updates are just so funny. I'm so sad about my current state of my garden. It is coming back to life a little bit. You know, I'm just gonna see what happens. I think that I found out that my tomatoes are cherry tomatoes. They were given to me free from a neighbor, and I think they're cherry tomatoes. So I was leaving them on the vine too long, but now I know I need to pick them sooner so I can actually have some cherry tomatoes. But yeah, I'll continue to show you my garden updates as we go along. I might do it in July, August, and then I also want to start showing you some sewing stuff, because I'm going to need some sewing help. I'm a beginner in a lot of things, you guys. I just really want to kind of dig into these hobbies and kind of see what suits me the best. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!